the NFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Minnesota. It's the Eagles and the Vikings on EA Sports.
It seems like only yesterday we were here for Super Bowl 52. A good chance to head to Arizona in 2 weeks' time for Super Bowl 57. We are underway now in the NFC Championship. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Under center for the Vikings, out comes the former Michigan State Spartan and longtime veteran Kirk Cousins.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
They start the drive with Cook. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Cousins throw complete to his receiver, Thielen. A first down for Minnesota. Cousins finding Thielen. From the gun, here's Cousins. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of...
They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Kaiser White. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Nobody ever wants the interception on the opening drive to happen, but when it happens in the playoffs, it feels like it's a bigger deal. What a rough start.
And how about these visitors? The defense just went right on the field and seized momentum. You know, almost like they're saying, okay, no one expects us to win this one. Let's go ahead and give them a shock early. Took the ball from the home team and put them in the hole.
Because this crowd, one of the best in the league, especially this time of year, it's going to be tough to take them out of it, but that's a heck of a start. Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. His throw incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander the 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you did? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And he will slide to a halt with a penalty marker down on the play. Umpire through the flag usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure.
And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield, and the Vikings pick up the football. There he goes, left side. And they're going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings. In a game of this magnitude, it's always good to get out to a great start, but a game of this magnitude, you go up early, that's a big deal.
It's a huge deal. Psychologically, you now have the advantage as well as on the scoreboard. And also, it's a settling effect for your team. You're in it now. You've got the lead. Let's just go play some more ball.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive.
Let's go now.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Hurts to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. From the gun, it's Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. On first down, Hurts. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Hurts. And incomplete on the deep ball.
The offense schemed, going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Hurts. And that will be incomplete as well. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. Second down, they go right back to Cook. And that gets him a little room as he'll take this up over the 10-yard line. Cousins on 3rd and 2. Open man is Thielen, is complete. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. This is good for a first down, his second grab in this NFC Championship bout. Cousins to throw it. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Working down at the 49. They go play action. Cousins. Running right through it. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Back to the ground, Cook. On the tackle, it was the West Virginia man, Kaiser White. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Cousins. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury. And the Eagles will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments. And
he's going to be brought down. Back in his own 6-yard line. The sack coming from big Dalvin Tomlinson. Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts out to his left. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Harrison Smith on the safety blitz, able to get the sack.
So we'll recount real quick. He had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes over the sack here. He's had himself a game.
On third down, they turn to Sanders. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate. A nice carry. Here's Kevin Huber now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Vikings will be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Now Cousins. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Vikings are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. And this ball is caught by Irv Smith. Touchdown Vikings. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Vikings go up by 2 touchdowns. Joseph on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's polished off by a Viking score. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
And it's still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
This will be caught by Brown. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
First throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. Got a man. It's Brown. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 20-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Pretty good job here in the 5 minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And it's caught. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Eagles get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football. Full half to be played. Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll make our score 14-7. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. Keneduagu now out of his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Vikings going to take over now late in this first half. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And he's got his tight end, that's Smith. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Play fake, Cousins. This is Smith to the ground. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Smith brings it in, going across the middle. Touchdown! Irv Smith Jr. as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings will extend their lead here just before halftime. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. 5 plays there on that drive, and it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll throw now on the final play. And that is incomplete. So we've reached halftime here. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin this third quarter. And they have work to do in the second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
From the 27, Hurts. And his throw is going to be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. If you go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be...
Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. His defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here, they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, they had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
Joseph now to have the PAT. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. And out now come the Eagles. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got to...
Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. A big play there on the catch and run. 50. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there. Throwing is Hurts. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
He's going to air one out. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years. The arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And he made that look effortless, didn't he? I mean, he's had a great game throwing the football. This is going to add to his yardage total in a big way. It's one thing to be accurate on your short and intermediate throws, but when you're hitting the bombs like those, look out.
And to put a bow on it, Next Gen Stats saying that traveled an even 66 yards in the air. Up the middle, it's Cook. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. On second down, it's Cook again. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal. Cousins now. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. So nothing doing there, and that'll set up second and goal. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. Cook up the gut. And he pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's third and goal. Here's Cousins. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
We'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. Here's Hurts to throw. Quick slant to Brown. And he's got some space here. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Again, it's Cook. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Play action now. Cousins. It's caught. Smith. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 30 before it's all said and done. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. On play action, Cousins. And this one is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Give to Cook out of the gun. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And quickly they get to the line. On 3rd down, Cousins. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10. Cousins again. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. Rolling to his left. Rager catches it left side. And they've got it inside the 10 and the 8. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. So they get pushed back to the 11. And here's 2nd. Touchdown, Vikings. Jalen Rager, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Well, something about this team who just felt like they were one of destiny all season long, and they made themselves today, as you can see, the class of the NFC.
Yeah, and it's starting to look more and more like a Super Bowl trip is very much in their future.
And the fans starting to book those tickets. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Eagles offense and A.J. Brown headed back out there. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. How many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
You know, the key to a screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first. They'll look to throw here. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. From the 41, Hurts. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Daniil Hunter from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first.
Ready.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Touchdown! Zach Pascal from 17 yards out. And the Eagles get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So that drive in total 8 plays. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you needed to get in sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
2nd down, they go right back to Cook. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And they're going to speed things up here. 1st down, here's the run with Cook. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Cook again. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. Handoff comes to Cook. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Dalvin Cook, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. And for all these guys, whether you're...
We spent your whole life trying to blow up, but Elohim never had time for donuts. The beat gon' have no time for cold cuts. The game like big pitch came to join up. Yeah, I'm still independent, They sold 1 million records, yeah. Used to be on my checklist. Big diamonds don't need a necklace. Look, we got the sound like it's double speed Tetris. I cannot build without God in it. We built the sound you can't call.